So, class 7th, today I will start the new chapter of Akbar. So, what is the theme of the Akbar? The Mughal Empire, succession of Akbar, Akbar's administrative system, impact of Akbar's rule, 9 gems and their contribution. So the timeline is Akbar ascends the throne. 1567 CE, Akbar captures Mewar. 1575 CE, Akbar builds Ibadat Khana. 1529, 1590 CE, Mughals empire reaches its zenith. So 1601, Akbar's north-west campaign. 1605. So the chapter is Akbar is regarded as one of the greatest rulers of India. You know very well Akbar was the greatest ruler of the India. He established the Mughal dynasty as an empire. He established the Mughal dynasty as an empire. He faced many difficulties. Initially as the Mughal empire was not consolidated. At that time, he was guided by his tutor and Humayun's faithful general, Bairam Khan, in his early days and even after he became the Mughal emperor. Early life. So Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar was born in 1542 CE at Amarkot in Rajasthan, when his father was running in search of shelter, leaving Akbar with his brother and trusted friend Bairam Khan. Humayun fled to Persia. 15 years later, Humayun regained his lost throne of Delhi. But his sudden death in 1556 CE brought Akbar to the throne when he was barely 13 years old. Although Akbar did not receive a formal education, he was an excellent rider, a hunter and marksman. He was an excellent rider, marksman, and an excellent hunter. So, second battle of Panipat. So, taking advantage of Akbar's young age, Hemu, the commander-in-chief of the Afghan ruler, Adil Shah, captured Delhi and Agra. The two armies met on November 5, 1556 at the battlefield of Panipat. There was a fierce battle and both sides incurred heavy losses. The battle turned in favor of the Mughals when an arrow struck the right eye of Hemu and he became unconscious. There was a panic in his army and his soldiers began to flee. Hemu was taken captive and executed. Akbar's regained Delhi and Agra. Akbar's conquest. What is Akbar's conquest? So Bairam Khan as the regent and the prime minister had helped Akbar conquer Punjab, Jaunpur, Ajmer and Gwalior. Bairam Khan as the regent and the prime minister had helped Akbar conquer Punjab, Jaunpur, Ajmer and Gwalior. However, by 1560, Akbar was 18 years old and wished to rule independently. He therefore ordered Bairam Khan to leave on pilgrimage to Makkah, where he was assassinated on his way by way of Afghan. He therefore ordered Bairam Khan to leave on a pilgrimage to Makkah, where he was assassinated on his way by an Afghan. So next, second battle of Panipat is very important and most important thing. In order to establish himself formally, Akbar set out to extend his empire further, he adopted two methods. What he has adopted to two methods? He adopted two methods for this: matrimonial alliances and direct conquest. In 1561 CE, Adam Khan, the foster brother of Akbar, defeated Baj Bahadur, the ruler of Malwa, and annexed Malwa to the Mughal Empire. Baj Bahadur was given a high mansab on rank. Mansab means rank or position, especially in the army or in the administration. Clear? So mansab, what is the meaning of mansab? Rank or position, especially in the army or in the administration part. So next, Akbar attacked Gondwana in 1564 and annexed it to the Mughal Empire. So the next topic is campaign against Rajput states. So Akbar followed the policy of either allying with the chiefs and kingdoms by offering them high position in the administration or by conquering them in battles. In 1562, the Raja of Amber, Jaipur, where is Amber? Situated in Jaipur, the Raja of Amber got his eldest daughter, Jodhabai, married to Akbar. The Raja, his son, Bhagwan Das, and grandson, Man Singh were later given senior position in Akbar's army. So most of the Rajputs chiefs accepted the Akbar's. So Man Singh were later given senior positions in Akbar army. Most of the Rajput chiefs accepted Akbar's suzerainty, it means authority, gradually. Some Rajput chiefs, however, looked upon Akbar with suspicion and refused to yield to him or accept his suzerainty, or it means authority. Rana Pratap of Mewar fought a valiant battle till death to retain the independence of Mewar. In 1567, Akbar defeated Mewar and captured Chittor in spite of the brave resistance put up by Raja Uday Singh and his generals, Jaimal and Fateh. Akbar then conquered Ranthambore, Gujarat and Kalinga. So Rana Pratap Singh, the proud son of Raja. The full name of Rana Pratap Singh, Maharana Pratap. The proud son of Raja Uday Singh of Mewar from Sisodia clan still held out and refused the yield. Man Singh defeated him in the famous battle of Haldi Ghati. The Rana took shelter in the wilderness of the arrivals. So the next thing, the Rana took shelter in the wilderness. So the next topic is campaign against Rajput states. So last point is the Rana took shelter in the wilderness of the Aravallis. From there he continued his battle against the Mughals and was able to recapture large part of his kingdom. So the Rana Pratap took shelter in the wilderness of the Aravallis. From there he continued his battle against the Mughals and was able to recapture large part of his kingdom. He was a brave person, Rana Pratap Singh. The full name of Rana Pratap Singh is Maharana. Other pillars. Akbar next turned his attention towards the rich and fertile province of Bengal. It has flourishing trade relations with South Asia and China. Bengal was annexed between 1574 and 1576 CE. In the northwest, Akbar conquered Kashmir in 1586. In the northwest, Akbar conquered Kashmir in 1586 CE. Kandahar and Kabul 1587 CE. And Sindh in 1590 CE. So where is the Sindh? It is situated in Pakistan, and Kabul and Kandahar, Afghanistan. So at the Sindh in 1590, it is situated in Pakistan. He was now able to protect his northwest frontier and increase trade between India and Central Asia, the west. Deccan campaign. So the next topic is Deccan campaign.